The next DLC for GTA Online is Smuggler's Run, and it's coming this Tuesday, August 28th. There's the trailer released, we're gonna break it down with no bullshit and just facts. Let's do this. The DLC looks to be heavily focused on aerial combat and aerial vehicles in particular. The screenshot you're seeing right now is most likely the same thing as you have in your biker clubhouse, where you can store specific vehicles, which is in this case only planes. Now, one thing that you have to note out of these screenshots is very simple. They seem to be around the World War II kind of era, but then also a bit more futuristic. It's very interesting how the mix between the two is, and there's also this very tiny little plane in there too, which is quite fun. Moving on to other different screenshot, I kind of am in doubt whether or not this is a new cargo plane. I don't know. The thing that's putting me off is the two things sticking out in the back. Also in this trailer is me, or my character. Kind of. In this screenshot you can get a closer look at one of the planes mentioned before. There seems to be two versions of this plane, one with miniguns and another one with rockets. It seems to be like a bit of an older plane for the Second World War. I'm no plane expert or an expert on World War II in general, so correct me if I'm wrong here. And here's a closer look at the somewhat futuristic looking plane, which also has rockets on them. Alongside of that is also a more traditional old school plane, which you're more than likely have seen during the Second World War, that type of thing. And also one thing that I am very happy to see, the Hunter from GTA 5 City and GTA 5 City Stories and San Andreas as well is coming back. Please, just one more time. As far as gameplay goes, it seems to be a resupply and sell kind of vibe that we had before. Obviously, this is judging from a trailer. Hopefully, it's gonna be a bit more in-depth than gun running, but I guess time will tell. One vehicle that seems to be making a return is the little Willy from GTA 5 City Stories. At least a version of it, which is very cool as well. It was one of my favorite vehicles in that game, and if you never played 5 City Stories, then go do that right now. Then another plane that is going to dominate the skies, if you will, which requires you to have another player on top, and once again is very much looking like a World War II plane. Not only has this plane room for a second player to shoot everyone down, it also has bombs on it, which is something that is new and definitely confirms that this was very much inspired by a World War II plane. And then we have this crazy looking vehicle, which is probably going to be a day one purchase for me, because what the fuck is this and how awesome is this? And can I spawn in a free roam and can I use it, and is it going to be the new oppressor? Yes, please. One other interesting thing from this trailer is that on this helmet you can see what looks to me like a flashlight and also night goggles. Now, night vision goggles are already a thing in the game, but that flashlight is not, and I wonder if you can use it. As far as what Rockstar says about the DLC is that you'll be guided by Nervous Ron and his assistant, which is also your new mechanic. I'm quite curious how that will work out. It looks like you might also be able to customize your planes as well, so that could definitely bring for some interesting customization. I can already see my black and lime green cargo plane going through the skies just to piss everyone off, and yes, I stole that from Gamer and he's gonna have to deal with it. Now, something else that they have also announced is coming this fall. Transfer races seamlessly take you across roads, skies and seas. Does that sound what you think it sounds like? Yes, that sounds to me like triathlon races from the Bella Gtamen. And now I'm excited. When is this releasing, Rockstar, and can I play it already? Because this is something that I will play the ever-living shit out of. So, judging by the screenshot, what this will mean is that you start on land and you go through a checkpoint and you basically transform into like an airplane or a boat. That is fucking cool. Here is me, of course, praying to the Rockstar gods that this is going to be available in the creator as well. Hopefully. Please, Rockstar, if you're listening, please give this to the community and let them create even crazier races than you can come up with. You've seen it in the special vehicle circuit races, what they've come up with, you've streamed it, so I'm begging you on my knees and everything like that, give it to the creators as well. I'm looking forward to the custom job showcase for sure, if that happens. And also of course say that there's gonna be plenty more, like in the few new four-wheeled vehicles, as well as new adversary modes and holiday celebrations for Halloween and the December holidays and more. So they're definitely not done with GTA Online just yet, so I'm quite wondering where's the Red Dead news, and are we going to hear anything about it anytime soon? Pretty please, because I'm really curious about it, and it's kind of, you know, near the end of summer and you promised new stuff during summer, and the summer is almost over and we haven't heard anything. But you know, not gonna mention it, just a friendly suggestion and or a nudge, like, hey guys, you know, wake up, Red Dead 3 is still a thing, you know, nudge nudge. It seems to be about like a bit of an interesting move when gun running was basically all about anti-air, and then after that you release a DLC which is completely focused on air vehicles. Gonna be interesting. But it's gonna come out this Tuesday. I happen to be off during that Tuesday. I don't have to work. So if you want to see everything in all its glory as soon as it releases, then be sure to follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna try and do a test stream tomorrow, so might be able to stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And as soon as I'm done with streaming, it will turn into a video on YouTube. Obviously, different videos will come out of it as well. So I have plenty of time to bring you all the things and all that stuff. So make sure to stick around to the channel for more. I'm looking forward to this. I'm quite curious to see how it all is going to work out. It's quite cool to see all these new World War II planes, because I'm someone that is a sucker for World War II. So yeah, there you have it. Hope you found this useful. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section down below. And I'll see you all later.